Hi. Oh, hello, everybody. Spider, congrats on the first. And yes, welcome in to Mary's explosive streaming. Shotgun and Chris, meow, meow. Belle and Chris, thank you for contributing to the LAYWER stream. Fun. No explosions on stream this time, okay? The only explosions can be in-game. Honestly, I feel like Syberia is going to be a game with explosions. And if you're wondering, this is a very closet cosplay of the main character, Kate from Syberia, and Kate is also the name of one of the main characters of Lost. And I watched the pilot of Lost last night, and it was so good. Also, hello, Neft. How are you doing? Thank you for contributing as well, Spider. And Jen, welcome in, and thank you for the follow. How you doing? How's everybody's weekend? I hope it was great. I saw Wicked again in theaters, and it was just as good the second time. I love Lost. The first episode, well, it's the first 2 episodes. The pilot was split into 2 episodes. Dramatic. I don't know why I was like, a show about people getting lost on an island after a plane crash that is a drama won't be dramatic. I was like, oh, this is so stressful. Oh my God. But it was so good. I was like, I so get why people were like into this, because there's so much suspense. There's so many characters with their own stories. There's a Muska. So yeah, I'm really excited to watch it for the first time. Snowball fight. My daughter won and then started to try and sell me the snowballs. An entrepreneur. I love it. That's so cute. We haven't had any snow here. It's only dropped below 40 like a couple of days so far. It's been pretty warm out. Yeah, hello, Jens. How you doing? We have my great supervisor. Came from the Discord. Oh, I made this account to join. Well, welcome in. Oh my goodness, and thank you for joining the Discord as well. 37 here. Okay, yeah, it is a little, today was a little colder. I noticed that on my walk into work. I was like, I've been walking into work and it's been pitch black out because I've had some early days this week. It's just a long week for me. So cold. Hopefully this doesn't bring the stream down, but oh, Chris, I am so sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I really hope you're doing okay. That's so hard. Oh, yeah, I'm hoping we can bring you some good energy then. That's really hard. It's like 20 above all last week up till Sunday. It was -30. That's so cold. Oh my God, maybe we can trade a little. I am kind of like apprehensive that we'll start getting winter here soon. Like it'll actually feel like winter. It has not yet. Doing about as okay as I can. Yeah, that is all you can do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, rest up and take your time. And I'm so sorry for your loss. That's so hard. Yeah. In terms of this weekend, I got to go to a really cool event. The Professional Women's Hockey League is doing a tour. So there are only 6 teams in the Professional Women's Hockey League currently, the PWHL. But they're doing a tour around the United States and Canada as a kind of like neutral ground for games to be played. There are no teams from the Pacific Northwest so far. So we saw Montreal versus Boston. And I was like, well, we have to root for Boston because I don't like French Canadians, which French Canadians are fine. No offense to any French Canadians that might be watching. I have my own personal beef on a very personal level with the French. So we were rooting Boston, and Boston won because of us. But honestly, it was so fun because, again, like neither, like it was technically a Boston home game, and I think they're just doing like United States teams. If they're playing in the US, that's like their home game, and then Canadian teams probably in Canada is their home game. So it like it was so funny, the arena, they were all set up for like Boston and root for Boston and stuff like that, but the entire crowd was just like excited to watch the game. Like no booing took place. It was a very like, we're cheering if someone gets a goal until the very end, and then at the very end when it was a tie with a shootout, it was like, we're gonna all root for Boston. But yeah, it was so much fun. I really lucked out with getting tickets to it because they're doing another game in Vancouver this week, and my sister lives in Vancouver, and I was like, oh my god, my sister should go, because my sister played hockey when we were kids, and I'll just say I was crying getting to watch all of these young girls see professional hockey played. See, it makes me cry now. It's just, there were so many like girls recreational teams that were all there and like had their signs and stuff, and I just get really emotional seeing that sort of thing. The game was really well. It wasn't like fully packed, but it definitely was a pretty full crowd. Oh my god, I'm crying over women's hockey. I'm very passionate about young women living out their dreams. What can I say? Hi Gabe. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Sorry, it got to me. I love kids, and I love seeing people, you know, get to feel represented. So that was very cool. It's so good how women's hockey is finally getting up for, yeah, well overdue. I so hope we get a Seattle team. I think they're planning on adding 2 more teams next year, and I really hope Seattle is one of them, because I feel like we have the audience for it, and I want, you know, I will so happily be a huge fan of professional women's hockey. So that was really fun. So yeah, I did that, and then immediately drove and saw Wicked with a new friend, which was really fun. I had a really good time. And what was my Saturday? Oh, Saturday. Oh my god, it was such a busy weekend for me. On Saturday, I got brunch with a friend, and it was my friend Maddie's birthday, and so we did like an online little gaming session. And I don't know if any of you have ever heard of the Rusty Lake game series. They're a series of puzzle games, and it's been like our tradition on her birthday that she'll play through the game over Discord screen share, so we can all like watch and like, you know, have our own little commentary or ideas. It's really fun. So I had a very good weekend. Yeah, representation is so important. It's just so nice to see like women thriving and young girls getting to see that, and yeah, hopefully also feel like they can thrive. Little king. Hello, Jahul. How are you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, I had a very busy but good weekend, and it's gonna be a really busy week. And next weekend, I have nothing planned. I'm very excited. I'm burping, sorry. I like ate chowder really quickly when I got home, because I had one of those days where I packed a lunch, but then it was like, I don't like it. So I didn't eat my lunch, and I had to eat when I got home. I hate when my brain does that sometimes, but sometimes foods, I'm like, actually, food bad. This food bad. For like no reason. I am cosplaying. This is my cosplay as Kate from Syberia. Why not? My hair looked really curious today. It was really curious looking, so I was like, what a perfect day to just throw on a wig and make it a little cosplay while I play some more Syberia. Chowder's so good. Yeah, it's the adventure game of the year, Jahul. From 2002. Yeah, I was thinking Kate also like looks like Kate from Lost, but Kate from Lost came after Kate from Syberia. So like, what does it mean? Food bad is so I hate it. I hate it when I pack a lunch too, because it's like I've tried. But yeah, sometimes it's just with leftovers. I get really weird about them. even though they're fine, and I know they're fine. Brains are so silly. So silly. I'm ready to be obsessed with Lost, though. Okay, other weird thing is I watched Lost last night, and I think it just put me in a movie mood. It put me in a mood to watch something. And I'm trying to watch more movies this year because I am so bad about having not seen so many movies. People will be like, oh, you haven't seen XYZ? And I'm like, no, I haven't seen anything. So I'm trying to like catch up and watch more movies. Hello, Snuggly. Welcome in. Ahoy, me matey. How are you doing? Oh my God, Snuggly. I have so much Agatha Christie to talk at you about at some point. I've been reading so many Agatha Christie books. I need to watch the Marvel movies, but last night I watched the pilot of Lost. I was like, oh, that's so good. I need to watch another thing. And I have been on Letterboxd. They do what is called like the Criterion Closet Collection or challenge or something, and every year people will come up with like 52 categories, and you'll go through the Criterion Collection and like pick movies from that to fit each of the categories. And so I selected all the movies for it, but I like hadn't started watching it, and because I was all hyped up last night, I was like, I'm gonna watch a movie from my list. So I watched All That Jazz, which if you're like me, you hear that and your brain goes, it's the musical Chicago. No, it's not. It is not the musical Chicago. It is about the musical Chicago. I genuinely, when I put that on my list, my brain was like, this is the musical. It is not. It is kind of a musical though. But it's like autobiographical, and it's about who's the man that directed Chicago or choreographed Chicago. It's directed by him. It's the weird dancing guy. What a description. You'll get what I mean. Also, hi, Belle. What a movie. I went into it being like, it's the musical. And then, oh, it's not the musical. And then Bob Fosse. Yes. It's like he directed it about his own life, but it's also like not really what, it's so interesting. But yeah, I was like, oh, it's musical. It's not a musical. Boo. And then I was like, oh, this guy is bad. And then I couldn't stop watching. And then I cried at the end. It was beautiful. Kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up when bad people make good things. That's all I'm saying. It was a really beautiful movie. There's a point at the very end where the main character is dying. And he's walking around the hospital, and like people catch up to him, and what he says is like, oh, this is just the rough cut. I don't have the title cards in yet, and it doesn't have the backing yet, and I need more time. And like he's dying, and it's a reflection on oh my God, I cried so much. Just like the concept of life as a rough cut, I was like, I actually can't handle that. So I really enjoyed All That Jazz as the first movie I have watched by myself in years. I never watch a movie by myself. I've not seen the new Squid Game. I haven't seen the first Squid Game. It goes to show I'm so bad at watching stuff. But yes, Belle and Snuggly, how are you guys doing? Agatha Christie. Another thing I have to talk about. I slightly regret I decided I would be comfortable with reading the books out of order because I was like, there's so many of them. And like, you technically can read the Hercule Poirot books out of order and it's fine. But I will say, I wish I was reading them in order now because like, I feel like it would feel more cohesive instead like jumping back and forth between like the 40th book or then I'm at the 4th book right now. It's like, or I'm at the 5th book right now. The 5th book, it's so weird. It's called The Big Four, and it's like super villain vibes. It's like our detective, our lovely, strange detective fighting super villains. And it feels very weird so far. I've never read them in order, but I've never read them in such a close succession. Yeah, it is. I am listening to like back to back to back. Kind of. Basically, yeah, the second I stop one, I try and start another, or I finish one. Yeah, The Big Four, it has it has been curious so far. It's Chris, it's one of those things where you technically don't have to read it in order, but sometimes they do refer back to each other. So it's nice to have read them in order because there are some reoccurring characters. And so it is nice sometimes to be like, oh, that's what they're talking about. And then also just like the way that I think Agatha characterizes Hercule and other, you know, it just like develops over time a little bit what his character is like. So it's nice to go, you know, in the order they were written. That I think that is my plan, is to read Miss Marple after I finish Pero, because, well, I'll test it out because I haven't read any of the Miss Marple books, and what if I hate them? I was joking with my old roommates. I was like, it feels a little sexist of me to not at least try. But I mean, yeah, I'm loving the audiobooks. Doing good. Finished the Bleach manga today. Hell yeah. Okay, Belle, I don't know if you use like a Goodreads or a Goodreads equivalent. Do you count manga volumes on your Goodreads? I'm always curious if people do.
Hey.
Lufus, hello. How are you doing? Miss Marvels are just as good. Okay. Okay, then I just hope they have a really good narrator. Because that's the other thing, is I am now like picky about my Agatha Christie book narrators. I have a hierarchy in my mind, and the funniest thing is the person who I haven't been enjoying who reads the books is the person that plays Perrault in the TV series. But it's just because the way he does women's voices I don't like. Some men do not do good women's voices, and it kills the vibe, I will say. I've only read one Agatha Christie book many suns ago, but I don't remember it at all. All I remember is that it was set in a hotel in an exotic place. I Gotta Be So Real, that could be a lot of them. There's a lot of hotels in exotic places. What am I thinking of? Something house. Let me open up my Goodreads. Let me consult the texts. Yeah, the narrators make or break the audiobook experience. Jahol, could it also possibly be Peril at End House? That one also has some hotel hours put into it. And islandy, but maybe not exotic. Meh. Yeah. I really like the books. I've been zooming through them. Peril at End House. Peril, as in like... Ah! I agree about good narrators. I once bought an audiobook just because it was read by Gillian Anderson. Yeah. Who was it? One of the Spider-Mans that wasn't Tobey Maguire narrated The Great Gatsby, and he did a really good job of it. It was like the middle Spider-Man. I feel so bad for actors. You know how in some cultures there's like the idea that if somebody's talking about you, like that's why you sneeze? Andrew Garfield, yeah. I have like a weird fear that celebrities know when I'm talking about them but can't remember their name. They get like a spidey sense. The middle Spider-Man. Yeah, no, in the middle child Spider-Man syndrome. With Bleach, I think it's a solid 6 out of 10 because I think the fight scenes dialogue dragged on much more than was necessary. I think the plots were very micro to the characters and only briefly developed into how it affects the world. Interesting. I've read a different... Or no, I haven't read it. There's another... I think it's just like an OVA, like a 3-episode series by the creator of Bleach about witches that I really liked. It was really cute. Also, hello, Brucelli. How are your shrimp? There's no fish. No fish. No. None. Take that behavior elsewhere. Also, don't mind me drinking my Alka-Seltzer because I have a headache. It's like making carbonated water, except it's got a little flavor to it. No, Jahol, no, I feel like this would be a very, fish enjoying stream community, but I just don't want to set up another thing before stream, you know? Getting myself in this chair is a big enough challenge. I get headaches so often now in the evenings. I think it's just my sleep has been awful because of this guy, and then I spend so much time on my computer at work, and then I spend so much time on my computer at home that it's probably pretty bad for me. Actually kind of glad my 10-gallon tank developed a leak because I like the 5-gallon so much more. Oh, I'm glad that it's working better. Sometimes good things come from a little problem. Is it a cube? Is it longer than it is taller, or did you get a tall one? If I get a 20-gallon tank, I really want to get a tall one, which is insane. Like, that's not a tank they like commonly make. I think I'd have to custom order it. But I don't know. I like the idea of a tall tank, you know? And put like branches so Critter can like crawl up them. I've had too much gamma radiation. Yeah, it's probably the light. But I've been wearing my glasses a lot lately. I guess I don't usually for stream. Kuba's a great writer overall. The fight dialogue is where I especially noticed it dragged because every character has to explain their power to the enemy. Oh my god. No. When that doesn't feel conductive to kicking the enemy's ass. Oh. Just to explain what you're about to see here. Make sure what you're putting in, it likes to go up and down versus side and side. Yeah. Actually, I don't know how the fish would do. I feel like the crawfish, they probably would prefer something more shallow, actually. Oh, that's so fair, Shotgun. That's so fair. But the good thing is I don't plan on getting a bigger tank right now. Kind of want to get another tank and rebuild a new tank every 6 months. I could see that. I could see the satisfaction in that. If I had the money, I would buy a lot more stuff for my fish tank all the time. I would buy so many plants. I love having the plants in there, but of course the crawfish, he misgendering my crawfish, she loves to eat them. 20 tall is a fun shape. Some fish and critter. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my crawfish would like it. Maybe? Because as long as they have like a way to crawl up and around, I feel like it'd be fine. Yeah, Disneyland for the crawfish! Kubo just likes drawing cool guys in cool outfits, which is so fair. If I was a mangaka, I would only be drawing cute girls in cute outfits. I don't think I can draw men. This has been an issue since my childhood. Drawing men felt very challenging to me, so I just never did. Biggest upside to the smaller tank is actually being able to move it. Yeah, that's another reason why I can't move. I realize I haven't talked about this too much on stream. I've gone through a lot of ups and downs with this apartment. And so I've been going back and forth about if I want to move, and this weekend I had to do like my big list about like pros and cons. And genuinely moving the crawfish tank, I'm like, that sounds awful. Trying to get that guy somewhere different. I need to read Bleach, even just a little bit. I haven't read it since I was in middle school. Oh my god, I'm burping my chowder. If your crawfish doesn't like move much. Yeah, she's a movement lady. She's moving and grooving. And by moving and grooving, I do mean often trying to get out of the tank. She was so good when she was young, and then they just reach a point when they molt, when they're like, I have to be destructive and get out of here. Like, I don't know how to help you anymore. I hand feed you every day. You live a life of luxury, milady. Pulling water out is always preferred. Oh, it can actually move the 5-gallon without taking the water out. Oh, yeah. She's ready to move out. Gotta go. Yeah, she's grown up. They grow up so fast. She's got crustacean studies to go to. I've also started the anime, and some of the VA dubs are definitely doing a job. Oh no. Because that's from the mid-2000s is when the anime started. Early 2000s? Moved to the bigger city. She's out of Seattle. She wants to get to New York. Chicago. Speaking of that movie I watched last night, All That Jazz. So I was saying it's autobiographical. Part of it is about Fosse directing Chicago, but it's not called Chicago and All That Jazz. It's called LA to NY or NY to LA, and it's all about planes. And there's a very erotic flight crew dance number, and it's what a weird movie. I loved it, but so strange. These are recent episodes. Oh. Oh no. Is it still being published? Bleach, man. Outing myself as not keeping up with the big 4-3 of manga and anime. Erotic, yeah. There are a lot of, well, depends how you define a lot. There's a not significant amount of breasts in that movie. Bare breasts. And only one bare man's ass. Not saying I keep count, but it's important to keep these things in mind when you're watching a movie. Oh, okay, the manga's totally finished. The anime's still going. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, kind of. Oh my god. What a long-running anime. I guess Boruto's still on, though, so, like, who am I to judge? I watched a good amount of Naruto growing up. I cosplayed from Naruto. Guess what character from Naruto I cosplayed? Because I don't think it's the option that people would think of. Watching erotic flight crew dances and yeah, tallying up boob and ass that I see Naruto himself. Let me see if I can find a photo so I can prove Goku. Yeah. Haku. Honestly, I could see that as being an option I would have gone for. No, I clicked the wrong button. The only Naruto Mr. Naruto himself. Oh, I gotta scroll into my, like, archive of cosplay pics. This is so funny to me. Okay, guys. John Naruto. Let's see if I can pull this up. Easy. Here I am. Cosplaying as Shino. Yeah, I bet everybody thought Mary wants to be the weird bug guy. That's me. My friends and we did like a big gender bend Naruto cosplay group in high school. So I was Shino and I had plastic bugs. Just to hold. I had these big plastic bugs. Shino would own a crawfish. Yeah, it adds up. He'd be better friends with it than I think I am. I think me and my crawfish have a slightly, like, antagonistic relationship. So yeah, this is me in high school. I did not sew this. I will say I bought this cosplay. I wonder if you can, like, see my eyes through the sunglasses. I'm wearing such tan foundation in this. Somebody thought she was very tan. Somebody was using the Dream Matte Mousse foundation. Mousse. Bugs to have and hold in sickness and in health. I was kind of randomly thinking, I watched a video of somebody doing wedding vows. And for some reason, it, like, clocked in my head for the first time that if I get married, I'd have to say wedding vows. And I was like, what the fuck would I say? I got, like, very stressed out. I have no reason to expect a wedding anytime soon. But I was like, the glasses slay. They do. They do. Don't mean to brag, but I was able to pick up and weigh my dog for the first time 2 minutes ago. 80 pounds. That's a hefty lady. What type of dog is she? Congratulations on dog. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Ba, 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 ba. Pink ear strikes again. Oh my god. Hide that away. German Shepherd and a Belgian Malleonis. Words. I've also gone through the Witch Hat Altier manga. Oh, is that what I'm thinking? Witch Hat Altier. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of a different witch anime, but that's so cute. No free year. Me and my partner on Life Partner Day did what we mean to each other. Aww. It's probably a pit chihuahua mix, though, if you ask. It looks like a giant rat. At the end of the day, they're all dog. And that's what matters most. Is dog. Ugh. One of my coworkers' cats escaped. And so she's very stressed looking for it. And I was thinking about if Muska would survive if he was out in the city of Seattle on his own. I don't think he would. I don't think he'd make it. But they were talking about the difference between like dogs and cats escaping. And cats do seem more likely to survive than dogs. Oh, weird thing is when we were going to the hockey game, it was at Seattle Center. And I saw a cat there. I've never seen a cat in Seattle Center before. I've seen lots of rats, but never a cat. I was like, oh my God, are they pulling a Disneyland and bringing cats to Seattle Center to eat the rats? But that's my hope. If Muska escaped, I hope he goes to Seattle Center somehow. A bit of a journey to get there. But I hope he gets there and then he has so many rats to eat. And then he could have such a fun time. Like he could go up the Space Needle. He could go to Climate Pledge. He could watch a hockey game. He could go to the ballet. There's like, that place is great. He could, that's where I want him to go. Rat? There are a lot of rats. Like any city. So many cities. So many rats. Speaking of rats and cities, should we play Syberia? These transitions, they only get better. I had such a smooth transition for the Brat Day. Also, if anybody's curious, we will be playing more Brat's Life on Thursday. I'm giving myself a full week of recovery from battery explosion. It was very scarring. It was a lot, okay? And then people keep making fun of me because my batteries exploded. And now it's like a running joke. Have a good lurk, Snuggly. Completely understand. I think it did survive. I haven't tested it yet. I'll test it at some point. It was a really iconic moment. It is fun to have a very like, did you survive the Brat's Life explosion of 2025? Yeah, exactly, Snuggly. I was there. I wish I could give you all like a badge that was like, I survived. Oh wait, I forgot this game has awful settings and that I need to do weird things to make it less awful. Okay, I'm gonna click that. I'm gonna click this. I'm gonna click that. It's still cutting off the chat weirdly. It's either I have too much chat or not enough chat. Well, not too much. Okay, bye-bye, Snuggly. Have a good rest of your Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, now I can see chat. Spider-Man marked themselves safe. Exactly. Everybody survived. We were all hoping that Brat's Life would blow up in 2025, but not like that. Brat Life 2025. It's the sequel to Brat Summer. It's chaotic and funny enough that I told my partners about this stream. That's so sweet. Oh my God. We all survived. I do. That is my favorite part of streaming. I kind of love it when chaos happens. Which is why I play very chaotic games, such as Adventure Game of the Year, Syberia. Everyone's favorite. I can't help but be so enamored with a little 2002 point-and-click adventure. Sorry, I gotta readjust. Gotta get comfy. A classic game. Exactly. We play the classics, we play the greats. And I'm sure we all remember what happened last time I played this, which was in 2024. So we're in a town where the main industry was automatons, and then the person who owned the company died, and I'm a lawyer. Can you tell I'm cosplaying her now? Who was trying to sort out buying the toy company that makes the automatons. And it's very complicated. There's a sibling that we didn't know was alive that is alive. And I've just broken into a house. We went in through this window, I believe. And so that's like pretty much the plot so far. There's plates. God. There's somebody on TikTok that was doing like a series of videos about them buying a house that had all of the furniture and everything included with it in the purchase. And so they had all this like stuff that they had to look through and deal with. And I genuinely think I would love to do that sort of thing. Like look through a bunch of somebody's old stuff, read their diaries. I do crave that sort of thing. It looks like... Oh, I was gonna say, it looks like I need a key. No, I just need to turn the page. Okay. Speaking of reading diaries. Get comfy. May 14th, 1930. Yesterday, something terrible happened. I do not know who to turn to, who to talk to, so I have decided to write it down. I wanted to give it an accent, but I don't think I can. You, dear diary, are now my confidant and sole guardian of my secret thoughts. Hans lies in the next room teetering between life and death, and I'm terrified. Oh, the injustice of life. First Mama, then Hans. Please, dear Lord, don't take my little brother away as well. Hello, Manny. Thank you. I am Kate from either Lost or Syberia, depending on what my mood is. The purpose was to be Kate from Syberia, but there is also Kate from Lost, which I'm a very big fan of now. My partners and I were almost looked at a house when we were briefly in the housing market, and like there were 3 tractors that would possibly convey with the property. That would be wild. Here are your 3 tractors and house. What if you buy it for the tractors? So I think this diary belongs to the lady who died, who had been running the toy factory or the automaton factory. I think it's both. ¿Por qué no los dos? Okay. May 15th, 1930. Hans may be promised to keep this a secret, but its burden is too heavy. I know I can tell you, though, dear diary. We discovered a cave in the mountains, a marvelous cavern with ancient paintings on the walls. Only prehistoric man could have painted them because there were depictions of mammoths, which are prehistoric creatures as well. That much I know. I hate mammoths now. It's all because of them and because of that stupid prehistoric children's toy. Why, Hans? Oh, why did you try and take it? And why did I let you climb up there? It's my fault you are in a coma now. Hans, if you die, I do not know how I could ever forgive myself. When you guys write in your diary, are you this cryptic? I feel like in my diary, I'm very upfront about it. I'm like, this is exactly what I did and when and with who, and it made me feel XYZ. Hello, Ruby. Hello. How are you? You really make the best Kate from both Lost and the hit game Syberia. And the hit game Lost. Lost has a game. Did you guys know they made a Lost game? Maybe we'll play it after I watch the entire series. That won't take me long at all. Thank you, Hair is Wig. But Wig is he too. How was your weekend? How you doing? All right, May 16th, 1930. Hans still has not regained consciousness. Father cannot sleep, and Gertrude, not mother, Gertrude, cries all day long. Outside, the heat is suffocating, but inside the house is icy and cold and dismal. I still have hope, though. I know my brother. I know his strength. He will pull through. He never gives in. Never give up. Never back down. Oh, having bad allergies. No. Oh, okay. I was like, wow, my wig looks so realistic. Is wig. Gertrude McFug, I assume. McFuzz. Ugh. Hopefully it's a party brawler where you play early. I want to just be friends with Hurley. Hurley seems so nice. May 17th, 1930. I cannot think of anything else but Hans. In all of my walking and sleeping dreams, I see his fall over and over. I see his head hitting the rock and his oh-so-pale face softening. I have taken refuge in the attic. It is the only place where I find any peace, wrapped up in all my memories. Oh my god, this poor girl. May 18th, 1930. 5 days have passed since the accident, and Hans has still not opened his eyes. To see him like this is unbearable. Please, God, protect him. Take my life, not his. May 19th. I feel so desperate, so alone. I want to snuggle up in Father's arms, but I dare not. He is just so impassive. Oh, Hans, don't leave me here. This is Syberia. With a Y. Syberia. The game of the year in 2002. Adventure game. Yes. It has happened! Hans came back to life on May 20th. Just clicked. That's okay. He's opened his eye. Oh my god. He opened his eyes and uttered my name. My name! Do you realize this is the happiest day of my life? I want to take to the streets and sing to proclaim my joy in the world. Thank you. Oh, thank you, God. May 22nd, 2 days later. How wonderful, how beautiful life is. Gertrude and I cannot stop breaking into uncontrollable fits of giggles. Hans even wolfed down his meal today. I knew he was tough, my little brother. Even Father smiled at me today when he said good morning. May 25th. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I'm totally absorbed in Hans's recovery. I have scarcely 5 minutes to myself to return to my refuge and scribble down these words. May 29th. It is very curious. Whether Hans is hungry, thirsty, or if he wants something, he cannot stop saying my name. He can't bear it when I leave him, even for an instant. Gertrude thinks that I should move my bed into his room to help him sleep better. I hope that Father will agree. June 2nd. Today was the first day that Hans has left the house. We went for a short walk in the garden, but Hans is still very weak. The doctor said we should be patient and shouldn't rush him. It is so hard, though. I hope so much that life can return to him how it once was. How much more is this? Oh my god, this lady writes so many words. Okay, June 20th. Hans has been out of his coma for a month now. He still doesn't say much and has difficulty moving. He sits motionless for long periods of time, his eyes wide open, as though lost in thought. I have often had to call his name several times before he reacts. Then he will smile, and when he does, the moment is magic for me, and I couldn't possibly be happier. Aww. I had to talk to him. The burden was too great. I asked Hans about the accident in the cave to find out what he could remember. He could only utter one word, mammoth, and his eyes glowed so strangely when he said it that he frightened me. He's become a were-mammoth. I go back to school today, and for the first time in my life, I'm dreading it. I'm so afraid of leaving Hans alone. Despite Gertrude's kindness and attention, I have the impression that Hans is much less nervous when I'm there. While I was doing my homework yesterday evening, Hans crept up on me so quietly that he made me jump. He took a pencil and a blank sheet of paper, and curiously, he started drawing. It's the first time since his accident he has done anything but daydream. Girls want one thing. And it's mammoth. my eyes closed too. It just means I like you. Hercule Poirot's eyes glow, but that means that he's like about to solve the mystery. That means he's like, I got it. And then they glow like a cat. Fun fact. Fun Agatha Christie fact. Hans scribbles almost obsessively. It's all he will do all day long. I feel it annoys Father. Nobody else understands, but I can see that Hans is trying to draw mammoths. Today's my birthday! Her birthday's November 16th. Everybody remember? And Gertrude has made me an apple pie, my favorite. But Father has not returned home for lunch, and Hans doesn't want to leave his room. The best present I could ever have is to see Hans back on the way to recovery. Snow is falling! Oh my god, look how much time! Wait, oh my god, okay, it's October 28th, and then November 16th. December 25th, snow is falling, it's so beautiful. January 10th, the doctor visited to examine Hans. He seems happy that my little brother has fully recovered his faculties. It truly is a miracle. I don't understand why he doesn't talk more, though. Why isn't he livelier like he was before? February 9th. It is Hans's birthday. Today he is 11 years old. I have the strangest of impressions that he's actually... Oh, I can read. It is Hans's birthday. Today he is 11 years old. I have the strangest of impressions that actually he has lost 5 years rather than gained one more. February 24th. The doctor has just left. I saw him whispering with father. Their serious expressions worried me awfully. What could they be hiding from me? I am grown up now at the age of 15. You can understand everything. Oh, at the age of 15, you can understand everything. I am too scared to ask father what is happening. March 15th. I've been thinking, and it seems to me that Hans's attitude isn't normal. The shock of the fall in his coma must have had much more serious effects than we first imagined. Hans, my dear brother, what is happening to you? April 4th. I have discovered the truth. Hans is stunted physically and mentally. I eavesdropped a conversation between the doctor, father, and Gertrude. Gertrude buried her tear-filled eyes in her apron, and father mothered the word oh, we said that word would be in here, and I completely forgot under his breath. How could he say such a thing? April 13th. It is Easter, and we're on school holidays. Does this mean if we meet Hans, he's just going to be like a child? At the age of 15, I was wearing so much foundation, the inside of my coat was beige. I don't know anything. Wait, Ruby, I was going to show you a photo. I was sharing a photo of a cosplay of mine from high school that had very orange foundation, so very much can relate. April 13th. It is Easter and we're on school holiday. This means I can spend all day with Hans and protect him from father's permanent dark moods. He cannot accept the fact that Hans, his only son, will stay in this state forever. Well, this is the sort of game that doesn't like me leaving it. Well, actually, I can really quickly. Okay. There's me. With very orange foundation. Classic middle school. That's all. Oh. Yes. Yes. Yes, this game does not like it when I do that. And it wants to be very dramatic about it. Am I the real... Yeah. Born in... Oh my god, her face. It really gets so scary when I leave the game. Can I reopen this, please? Oh, please. Please, I know you are so broken. No, my diary entries! Yeah. Nice bug. What are you talking about? This is not a bug. It's just how she looks. I want to figure out... Okay. April 14th. It is truly difficult to accept that it is not Hans's fault. Mine maybe, but not Hans's. I don't know how to make father understand. He seems full of hatred for him. It is dreadful. I feel so powerless. Laura Croft. Oh boy. Oh, actually, I lied. I don't think I should read all of this right now. Wait, this is just talking about how Hans starts making robots. Hans starts making robots and the relationship between dad and son gets a bit better. Oh, it's because of the mammoths. He wants to go tracking mammoths. I mean, I really enjoy reading out loud for the most part, but, you know, this is kind of a book. Hans is 18 today, and he makes robots, so I think Hans has disappeared. I think Hans disappears. Oh, now the dad is upset. I think the dad, maybe. This morning, the priest came to pray before the coffin. I finally caught on. Father is in mourning for the death of Hans. Father made the priest believe that he is... Oh, so her dad hated Hans and then liked Hans possibly because he was profiting off of Hans. And then pretended Hans was dead. For profit? Question mark? I don't know. Seems weird. Seems like a weird family. If your family's like that, I hope you don't have to deal with them for too long, because, bad vibe all around. Okay, I hope my face gets fixed soon. It's so embarrassing when my pixels get all spiky. Any other long collections of words for me to, mosey on over? Box? Ooh. Nice camera angle change. Very mysterious. I have a feeling I'll need to, like, I don't know, get the light working. Oh. It's so simple. The child. Is this Hans?
Mammoth. You draw mammoth for Momo?
No.
Momo, it's you. You scared me.
I don't know if I would have figured it out if he ever grew taller, but...
What are you doing in here?
Momo want mammoth picture, like Hans picture.
Sorry, I haven't got a picture of a mammoth with me.
Take paper and pencil and draw mammoth for Momo.
You don't give up easily, do you?
Is this a town that's just cursed with having young boys that get head injuries that make them obsessed with mammoths? Anna?
Tell me, Momo, did you come here a lot with Anna?
Mm-hmm. Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Ooh, is the implication that Anna's still alive?
Did you come here a lot with Anna?
I'm always relatable. He's just a little guy.
Anna like Momo. Anna like Hans. Anna on journey.
Sorry to finish my Alka-Seltzer.
It must be fascinating to live in a village full of automatons.
Automatons made by hands. Difficult work. When Momo big, he do like hands. Momo friend of automatons.
Yeah, I think it's like a curse, a generational curse. Mammoths are this trendy special interest in town. Oh, goodness, Delta. No batteries are going to be harmed in this episode of Mary Love Mew on Twitch.tv.
Now that Anna is gone.
Momo big now. They want Momo live at inn. Momo don't want. Momo take care of Momo.
Slay Momo.
You look pretty resourceful.
Hans.
Do you know if Anna came here often with Hans?
I think this is her childhood home.
I want mammoth picture. Like Hans picture.
Okay.
Momo,
Psych.
I've got to go now. But see you later, maybe.
Explosive stream. Absolutely. Every time. Every time. Tudor, I think this might still be the first level. I'm genuinely not sure how the levels work. I think the Bratz game is going to be fine. I'm going to try and play it on Thursday. We'll try Bratz Life again. Yeah, this game is Syberia. Adventure game of the year. The year that this was made. This box, specifically. Can I have a hammer? Oh, mammoth. That's the mammoth picture. Oh, you know what I should probably... I need to find a piece of paper. And I could probably, like, do a little tracing. Oh my god, Syfy, thank you for recognizing my very nice cosplay of a character from a game that you totally know. Look, you really see the effort I put into my own face spikes as well. Syfy, how are you doing? Knew it was familiar. IDK anything of the game, let alone if it was good or not. I'm positive in the moment it was probably great. Like many games that I play, they don't love running on my computer. To be fair, it is usually the only time I have this issue with the graphics getting super fucked up. It is because I exited out of and then reopened the game window. It hates when I do that.
I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
It's Laura question. Can I have a piece of paper?
There's something I'm looking for, but I don't quite know what.
I want a
I
piece
need
of paper,
clue.
Hans.
Anything that might tell me where Hans is. You want to help me, don't you?
First, you draw mammoth for Momo.
And if I help you, you help me, right?
Momo know Kate is kind. Kate draw mammoth for
Yeah,
Momo.
I think it is just a glitch.
Then Momo tell Kate's secret.
You've got a secret?
Okay, yeah, blah, blah,
First,
blah.
draw mammoth for
I know
Momo.
what I need to do. I just don't know how to do it yet. Mission?
You're a sweet kid, Momo. But I can't draw. Least of all, mammoths.
Yeah, mammoth's
Draw
kind of a
mammoth
hard thing.
easy. Hans draw mammoth. Anna draw mammoth. Kate too.
Kate,
I mean,
step it up.
maybe I could do...
No.
Oh.
Momo want a real mammoth.
Oh, God.
My goodness, you are one.
I learned how to
stubborn
skip
boy.
text, in case you're all wondering what happened right there.
Momo,
That's a game-changing moment for me, is
Momo?
speeding through text. Okay, keep an eye out for paper, everybody. And so we can draw our... Wait, you would think I could just use the resources I have. Pencil and paper. Ooh, Junji Ito D&D DVD collab. That's so exciting. Are you gonna buy anything? I draw the shit out of a mammoth if it called for it. Wait, don't you guys sometimes forget to check your own inventory? Having an inventory system where I have to remember to open it up myself, gotta say, not my strong suit. Not my best form of gaming. Wow, 4 games. Yeah, we're in the Syberia series? Is that what you're thinking? Because, yeah, there are a lot.
Momo, I've got something else I want to ask you.
Momo listening.
Probably, which will be a waste. Oh, are they just for the killers? Wait, that's such a bummer. How do I give him...
Momo, I've got to go now.
But see you later, Mary. Maybe. Where did my picture go? How do I give... No, put that away. Oh, there's some for survivors, but oh...
Momo, I've got
I
something else
hope
want to
somebody has them and then plays against you on stream so I can see. Puzzle games in general are a weak point in my... I love a puzzle game. I love it.
Anna came...
Momo.
Momo,
Where did my drawing go? Did I leave it over? Oh, I left the game. Oh no. Now her face is gonna get worse. Just show him. Yeah, I'll have to be there. I can watch your stream tomorrow, right? Everybody mentally check my schedule. I don't have anything happening in the evening. No, I don't. I have a very exciting lack of tasks. Oh, it's in my personal file. This game. I'm so silly. I'm such a silly goof. All right, there's an ad going on. I'm so sorry for those who aren't subbed. I checked in your... Thank you. I'm so glad my calendar is openly available. New Kate skin? Which... Wait, is it one of the ones? Is it Cool Hot Sexy? He's so excited. He got a mammoth. He's living the dream.
Thank you. Momo happy. Now follow Momo. Momo show his secret to Kate.
The voice for Kate. Ooh. She's a ballerina puppet? Wait, that's Slay. Where is he going? Phone said, what's a code Lyoko? Code Lyoko? I don't know if I know how to pronounce it right. I only ever watched that show in Canada. Oh. It's one of those shows that I just never saw in the United States. I only ever happened to catch it when I was in Canada. Did he go in the house? What's this guy all about? Oh my god, one of the Agatha Christie books I was reading has a bunch of stuff about automatons in it.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Let me check my dialogue. What did I just mention? It's French. Oh, that can make sense. The Canadians, there are some of them that like French. Hans. What's my dialogue with Hans? No? Oh, is that not what that is? Can I not just read all of my past dialogue? No. Okay. Maybe I'll go back in the house. He ran off, right? French, boo! Go Boston! Go Boston! That's, yeah, really your two sides in life ever are France or Boston. So pick your poison. And by France, I mean Montreal. He ran that way, right? I feel like maybe he went back to the end. Gotta replace little soccer guy. With a woman's hockey player. Wait, who was the big... Was it Kate? Was it another Kate or Katie? This ladder is perfect. I don't know what you're referring to. It looks very safe and comfortable to use. Or maybe it was a Haley. There was one of the team coaches was like... I feel like she was a big deal. I feel like we saw a lot of graphics about her. Kate was the Kraken coach. Ooh, she could be a great choice. Maybe I do go back. Suspicious. My earbuds are getting pushed out of my ears. My giant ears that I use for hearing. I will say though, I was so excited about these in-ear monitors, and the right one broke. And the weirdest thing is the right one broke, and also my right AirPod was broken. So I was like, am I actually just losing my hearing on the right side? Fully convinced myself that I was just losing my hearing on the right side. Nope, it's just broken. Anima, thank you for the hydrate. I hope you're doing well. Oh. Okay, that was what was left of my Alka-Seltzer. Should not have drank. That was really gnarly flavors. Happened to me. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed because I was really excited about these and they worked well. Oh my god. We do not have to crowdfund my near abouts. I will buy replacements eventually. I've just been putting it off. I actually have issues with my left ear. No. Oh my god, speaking of my earbuds, when I was hanging out with Syfy, I hope you're listening right now. When I was hanging out with them this weekend, we went walking a way that I usually walk to work. And I recently lost my right AirPod. But I was like, oh, at least it's the one that was broken, whatever. I found a right AirPod on the ground as we were walking, like a week after when I originally lost it. And I was like, oh my god, that must be my AirPod. I walk this way every day. Fast forward to today, I'm going to pick up my mail and there's a little sticky note on the mailbox with a right AirPod with the note, found this in the parking lot. So I'm pretty sure the one I found this weekend was not my AirPod, was just a different random AirPod. And then mine, I'm pretty sure was probably the one that was in the parking lot. Which is so wild that someone found it. So I haven't tested it to see if it worked. The one I found on the weekend was in a puddle, so I ended up throwing it away because I was like, I feel like this is gonna be very broken. But yeah. Life is so full of coincidences. I don't know where the kid went from here. My AirPod! So, I am still currently a right ear AirPod user, but I might have both. But it might just be more broken than it was before, because it already was broken. I don't know why the kid would run here. Maybe he ran back to the inn.
I forgot the notary will be resting.
He's still resting. Thankfully, the only thing I use my AirPods for at this point is Agatha Christie murder mysteries, so 1 year is fine. I'm not missing out on any music. If they made stereo audiobooks, that would be awful. Like, you hear every other word in every other ear. Counterpoint, your AirPod you lost in another universe traveled here, and now you have two of the same. Oh my god, multiple, oh my god, 2 different realities overlapped. And now I have both realities' AirPods. It's terrifying. Surround sounds. I'm fully, it really just feels like someone's reading a book in my ears. Whispering sweet, sweet detective nothings. Of a man going, I am occupator. I love my mustache. I have a bald head. I hate things that are round, even though my head is round. And he actually isn't bald in some of the books, it seems. Where I think his situation is more bald on top, hair on the sides. Because in one of the books, he talks about dyeing his hair. But in a lot of the other books, they're like, man's bald with a round head. So I'm like, well, which is it? Did the kid come back here? I don't think he loses his hair, but I have been reading them out of order. So maybe he does canonically lose his hair. And Agatha personally plucks a single hair for every story she writes about him. If I was a little kid running away from me.
No need to go down there.
Maybe I should talk to the baker. I bet the baker saw him. He's dyeing his eyebrows and Happy Trail. Listen, I gotta say, I've started dyeing my eyebrows to match the color that I dye my hair. And I'm a fan. Just the eyebrows, though. I feel like it offers a cohesion to my look. Excuse me.
We're closed. Try tomorrow.
Did you see a child? Excuse me, sir. I'm looking. Yay high. Yay wide. I haven't ever bleached my brows. I got my eyebrows microbladed a couple years ago. I have never played this game before. No. Also, Tutor, I don't know very much about it either. It's very much a, oh, I like a little adventure point and click game. But if I'm making a fool of myself, it is not for a joke. It's authentic. I agree I like it, though. I also like it when they don't match. Maybe just a hair enjoyer. Okay, I think I heard a footstep, but maybe that was just the Foley of the game. But yeah, I haven't ever bleached my brows. At times I've been tempted to... Oh, there he is. Thank God. But yeah, because I got my eyebrows microbladed, I have essentially tattooed eyebrows. Kind of. They faded a lot, actually. But I think it would look really weird. But I would feel bad to not tell you it has a bug later on. They never fixed. Oh, no. Is there, like, a patch that I should keep an eye out for? Classic games. Ooh, this is so pretty. Nice little river walk. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls love a pleasant little rock. I don't know, I never patched mine in 2004. Oh no! Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to wait and see if I fall victim to Syberia bug. This is so pretty. I love forests in video games. I also love forests in real life. You could say I'm a tree enjoyer. It's avoidable, but yeah, it's there. That is good to know. Maybe I'll do some Googling. It's hard because I like don't want to spoil it for myself, but I also am like, probably should try and avoid it. I love when trees shows their roots. Yeah. Nature is pretty great. There's a boat there. Boot. Do we gotta go like paddling? The music is so dramatic. The boat has water in it. No! I do kind of love that for the most part, this seems like it's just like the background is just an image and she's just, you know, the singular 3D model that can move. It feels very much like when you're watching Scooby-Doo and you can immediately tell like what book in the bookshelf is the one they need to pull in order to open the trap door. Gives that vibe. Nature kind of poggers.
There you are, Momo. This is some walk you've taken me on. I've got to say, though, it sure is mighty pretty.
Oh, Tudor, thank you for the follow.
Come here often. Momo like make splashing water.
Dude, same, Momo. I love a little water.
Tell me, Momo, do you really think that after all these years, Anna's brother is still
I
alive?
feel like we found evidence
Always
of that.
say hands go away, but hands come back maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already found evidence that Hans, or at least somebody claiming to be Hans, is alive.
Right. Now we're here. What do we do?
Kate and Momo throw stones in water.
Momo, we're here because of the cave. Something to do with the cave.
Momo and Kate, friends.
New BFF.
Because of you, Momo, I look more like an explorer than a lawyer now. If Dan could see me, I don't think he'd like what he saw.
Dan Yeah, Mary doesn't know Dan. Fuck Dan.
Why have you brought me here?
Mammoth doll in cave. Very important for hands, Anna said.
Oh.
Cave? What cave? Where?
Momo not liar.
I don't know. I'm getting liar vibes.
Strange one, Momo. I'm beginning to see why Anna Vorarlberg liked you.
Momo, Momo look like Hans. Momo very proud.
It must be fascinating to live in a...
Automatons made by hands. Difficult.
I already
Tell
read
me,
that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Momo,
Let's try throwing rocks in the water. Perhaps if we throw them in the perfect way, it will open... Oh, is that the cave right there? It will open the cave. That is just right there.
I can't go that way.
Oh, no. We can't get our shoes wet. No! My greatest weakness. See, there's a part of me that's like, take your shoes off, walk through it. But then I'm like, what if there's leeches? You know? You never know. It's like last night when I was watching Lost, I was like, there's probably a lot of ticks in this jungle. Ooh. Divert the flow of water. Do we need to get an automaton to do this?
It must be broken. I've got to get a helping hand here.
Do you think Hans can help? Big helping Hans. Yeah, leeches, they could anywhere. They could be actually, and by anywhere, I mean, I have to go tomorrow to a body of water and collect water samples, and there's leeches there.
I've got something else I want to ask
And
you.
I'm very upset all the time about it. Help?
Can you help me, please?
What do?
Help me open the dam.
Momo's strong.
Hell yeah, Momo. Use your child muscle. Actually, a leech watching your stream. No! Not the stream leech. If he can do this by himself. Oh no. Why were we making him do it by himself? Seems kind of fucked up. Free stick. I love it just disappearing into her pocket. Ah, classic adventure game. Can I reapply it? No? Okay. I have gears. I have ink.
That looks
have
broken.
Broken. Oh. I'm relearning so many of the controls. Okay. So, I have yet to, figure that out. Hopefully anything I need is just around here? Like, what if I just put the plank down and I just took a step, you know? Okay. That's fine. The background sound effects remind me a lot of Laura's Big Adventure, the Playmobil game. Ooh, am I gonna use the paddle instead so I can get more leverage?
I could use one of the oars from this boat as a lever. But how am I ever gonna get a hold of it?
Can I use the stick? Use one stick to grab another stick. Yeah. Now that's what I call puzzle gaming.
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet.
Girl, pick it up.
That oar is all dirty and wet.
What do you want me to do? Put ink on it? What?
Ugh, that oar is all dirty and wet.
Nancy Drew would not care if an oar was all dirty and wet. Use the advertising brochure on it. Okay. Well, stinky. Do I go further? Do I need to find like a cloth to pick it up with? Are my delicate fingers too sensitive to touch such a thing? Dramatic. Stickception. I wish you were a body of water. Yeah, I wish you were by a body of water to wash it off. It's almost as though we have this really amazing resource right in front of us. Keep going. Keep going. Grab leaves. Take some leaves. Leaves are great for clearing dirty. Oh, a bird. Wow. It is pretty fun to be like quite amused by simple things. I don't feels wrong to like really leave, but maybe I should call. Hello, Juniper. Today. Oh no, I don't know where my notes are about their number. Got rid of my notes. We are playing Syberia, the adventure game of the year in 2002. And I was there, and you were there. And here's my notebook. Do I have notes in it from this game? I have a feeling I do not. So we will be starting fresh on my game notes. That's what I get for using loose sheets of paper. Only the greatest hits of 2002. Exactly. I only play the finest of 2002 games. And some 2004 games. The only other thing I can really think of is to go back to the hotel and, like, get a towel. Which seems insane for me to go this far to do a little task. However, I'm gonna do Sir, can I have your apron so I can pick up a wet oar? Because I'm very sensitive. I guess she's a lawyer. I need to keep in mind that she is a lawyer. Her standards for cleanliness are probably very different than mine. I touch dirt all the time. Sometimes voluntarily. And I never touch lawyers. Yes, yeah, that's the baker. Yeah, I was playing this in last year in 2024, but I just never had a chance to play more of it. So, thus, back on the grind. Let's see if we can find it. Will. Yeah, it's got the
No need to go down.
very mildewy vibe ceilings. I think number 6 is our room. Yeah, you basically haven't missed a stream. 2002 was a good year for me. I got my GBA, which is my first console that was only mine and didn't have to share. Aww.
I don't need that for the time being.
No. Bathroom?
No need to go down there.
No! My theory might be very incorrect. Poop. Maybe I should talk to the guy downstairs. My first personal gaming peripheral was my Nintendo DS, which also was very exciting to not have to share with my sister. Because Katie was better than me at games, so made me very heartbroken.
I'm going to have to...
Stay as long as you need to. Really, it's no...
I really can't say. I'm just not used to this sort of situation. It's so unexpected. First the alive person dies, next the dead person comes alive.
It is indeed a very unusual situation. We have a cousin who has an inn in Bremen. He has problems with ghosts.
Goose.
Imagine, the ghost refuses to leave his room. The only way to move him was to give him a bed in the attic.
Attic
Seems like the ghost
ghost.
I'm looking for hangs out in Syberia.
Ooh.
Well, that is very unusual.
It is
Please,
weird.
Do stay in the room as long as you wish.
Do you think they named the game Syberia
I wish.
with a Y? Because it's Syberia with a Y. Do you think they did that just so that it would be different than the actual place Syberia?
I think I'm going to need your...
Are you leaving?
No,
We would love to help, but
it's okay.
Okay, he's not gonna help me.
I'm gonna...
as you...
Poo poo poo, pee pee poo poo poo. Maybe I'll go talk to... Should have just talked to the kid right away. I'll go talk to the kid again about everything. Because now I know I can skip dialogue. I really love the birds in this game. That's like a very pleasant detail. They have all these little tweet friends. Alternate universe Syberia, maybe because that architecture would be yeah. Well, they use the normal spelling in the game. It's just the name of the game is with a Y. My brother and my sister were much better than me in games, but they outgrew that. So now I win by default. That's how I thought things would be. But now my sister, she keeps gaming. It's kind of fucked up. She, like, in high school, stopped playing games. So I was like, yeah, now I'm the gamer. And then she's, like, playing WoW and Elder Scrolls Online with her boyfriend. I'm like, okay, well... Fuck you. That's my job. She got into Baldur's Gate 3 way before me. She was like, day it came out, playing. What if they were trying to evoke the word cyber? Oh my god. That's probably it, actually. Syberia. No, but yeah, I feel like maybe it was just like a futuristic vibe thing to do. Okay, Scrolling my mouse over, seeing if there's anything to observe that I've missed. I'm adding in a Syberia section to my notepad. See, these leaves just look very collectible. Same with this moss. Very, very grabbable. Great to use to dry off an ore. Maybe the child has a little, like, hanky we can use. When I was watching Wicked, a hair got in my eye, and so I, like, couldn't stop crying from my right eye, and I was using a little glasses cleaning cloth that I keep in my purse. I was watching the movie with a friend that I, like,
The floor is all dirty and wet.
don't know very well yet, and I was like, oh my god, she probably thinks I'm like a little bit of a dweeb having my little hanky to dry my tears.
Momo,
Momo,
Okay, help.
I've moved the ore nearer.
Momo said,
The solution was just make the child do it? Is that this entire game? Is I'm just taking advantage of a child to solve my puzzles for me? Nancy Drew would probably also. Nice stick. She's such a fancy lady. My collar does not want to stay popped. It's almost as though it was not designed for that. Okay, I guess we're abandoning our other stick. Human Momo, as in Momo from Infinity Nikki. The voice actor doesn't not sound familiar. Like, we might be onto something. It's fucked up the reason you didn't do it was because it's dirty, so now you push it off to him. Yeah! He's just a little guy.
Momo, I've got
Okay.
something else I want to ask you.
If I ask for help again, is it just gonna be like, put it in the thing?
I need a hand.
Momo said,
Okay. This feels like one of those text-based adventures where I just don't know the right word to enter in. Like, I just don't know the correct order it wants me to do things in. I guess now he has a little bit more, like, torque. But just kidding. Well, I hope this paddle that's been in the water for, however long isn't rotted.
Momo very strong.
Thank you, Momo.
Hero of the game. Momo gets Gamer of the Year award. Yeah, game, play that achievement music. I just solved a puzzle. What puzzle? Making a child do all the work for me. So I can get to the cave with the mammoth toy? Slash the mammoths? That we heard some bits about through that diary. I'm very strong. He's just a little guy. Yeah. It could also be Infinity Nikki Momo. Oh my god, the mammoths. Oh, we've heard so much about them. If you guys could meet a mammoth, would you want to? I think I would be scared. I got the toy. Now we can go to Syberia, right? I'm assuming that is the order things happen in. We get the toy, we go to Syberia. With a Y. Cyber. Yeah. Now what? Maybe I can look at the toy. Maybe... Can I, no? No, can't look. So I have the mammoth toy. I have ink. I have gears. I got a phone call. My solution, perhaps.
Hello?
Kate, is it you?
Well, yeah, who did you think it was?
I didn't recognize your voice, that's all. Must be the distance or something. So, spill the beans. What's Europe like? You lucky lady, you. Honestly, I never get that kind of break.
Well, so far all I've seen of Europe is this tiny village, and frankly, they're not very hospitable.
They've been very nice so far.
Complicated. There's this surprise air I've got to find.
I know. I talked to Lynn, who bumped into Joss, and she had coffee with the head honcho this morning. He didn't sound at all happy. The client's meeting him tomorrow, and when Marston tells him that the sale's not even gone through yet, whoa, you're gonna be pleased you're on the other side of the ocean when that bomb goes off.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, I get the picture. But so, how about yourself? What's up at work?
Who is this?
Lost the Sarah Lou trial. I worked 5 months on that dumb case.
I remember.
So, for a bit of therapy, I went to Boomy's. The sale started yesterday.
Wow, lucky.
It was absolutely crazy.
A girly girl.
Absolute mayhem. You know that blue silk top I wanted? Guess how much I got it for.
I don't know, 250, 200?
75.
$140. Just get yourself back here and I'll go down with you.
Like it's my choice. Look, I gotta go.
Gotta go shopping.
Blow-by-blow account of every
Forget
moment
Syberia.
adventure.
Get out of here. Look after yourself.
You too.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, my grand co-star has decided to join me for a moment. I do enjoy, you know what? I enjoy a little shopping girls moment in our adventure game. Yeah, is it Waru Peachy or War You Peachy? Very cute either way. Hi, King. It's like he doesn't know what he wants to do, so if I put him in my lap, he'll be upset. But then he wants to go back in my lap when he's not. It's so hard. Water Peachy, cute! I do think a peach is like the cutest fruit name. I guess cherry also. Whoop. And he's gonna launch? No? Oh, he's landed for the moment. My headrest has returned. Oh, go down, go down. So, okay. We have... Yes. Peaches just have a lot work. They really do. They're cute looking, they're cute sounding, and they taste good. Couldn't resist. With inflation, that top would be about $2.25 today. Doing the math. Not as steep as I seem. Not too bad, especially if we're considering it's Bloomingdale's, so it's probably some sort of designer shirt. But I think on a personal level, I couldn't justify spending that much money on a shirt. I think even my most expensive shirts. Yeah, I don't think I've ever spent nearly that much on clothing. Not to say you shouldn't, because some things are worth, a good amount. Oh, wait. I have ink. Wait, I got the ink from here, didn't I? No, I didn't. I didn't get the ink from here. So I bet we can stamp things now. Now that I have ink. But I don't know why we need to stamp things, but... What should be stamped, guys? Fax 1? No, I want it to just let me try. Damn it. Okay, well... I guess later, when we need to stamp something, we're ready. I would, but a big wedding or something would have to come up. Or like my sister's getting married. Yeah, that would make sense if it was... And it would make sense if it was something that you could get like a good amount of wear of out of 2.
I forgot the notary will be resting.
Like if, yeah, you had, I guess, multiple weddings coming up or like fancy dress occasions. I can see that for yeah. Or if you want to get something custom fitted, I could see that being quite a worthy investment as well. If it's like a suit or a nice dress or something. Okay, let's go back to the hotel. I'll drop $100 on a pair of shoes, but that's an exception. I'll get many years. Yeah, I do have a pair of Blundstones, and I can't remember exactly how much I spent on them. But those are definitely expensive shoes. But I've worn the shit out of those shoes. I've walked miles and miles in my Blundstones, and they're such good shoes. They're waterproof. They're so durable. Yeah, I would be very willing to pay a lot of money for another pair of those when I do need them. But hopefully it won't be for a while.
I'm back again.
Miss Walker?
Yeah, the Sandvine's boot theory of socioeconomic unfairness. It's fucked up that, well, yeah, it's fucked up. My brain's like, I don't want to phrase this. But yeah, the idea that saving up for and buying nice boots means you have to replace them less often because you're buying higher quality boots. Yeah. Okay. Mission?
Well,
I've already read all of that.
I'm gonna...
as you...
Maybe I should take the mammoth back to the factory? I don't quite, like, see how that's lining up, but I don't see how anything's lining up. I will say that this is, like, what the key differences between the Nancy Drew games versus other point-and-click adventure games. And it isn't the case for all the games all the time, but I do feel like, in general, with the Nancy Drew games, I'm able to follow a path pretty clearly that I need to take. Whereas a lot of other point-and-click adventures that were, you know, more designed for adults just tend to be a lot bigger. And because they're so much bigger, are harder to figure out what I'm doing in. Hello, Zoomer. Welcome in. How you doing? Someone should make really high quality, expensive Heelys. The bougie Heelys. Juniper, have a good lurk. I hope you're having a good rest of your Tuesday. I like, it just, this looks like a little rat guy. Sierra used to sell hint books for their games. That makes sense. That makes sense. Understandable. It may at some point need something like it. We will see. It is one of those things where I'm like, I'm so sure I've missed something because there's so much to look at and there's a lot of empty screens. Ooh, over here? This door? I don't think I went to this door before. So some people think they made them obtuse on purpose. I mean, I think on purpose in terms to make it, you know, a game that feels worthy of playing. Some games, like Gabriel Knight, some of the puzzles in that game, Gabriel Knight 3, is it 3 that I'm thinking of especially, are like insane. So I'm like, I kind of get why people would feel that way. Oh boy, what is that? A little dog? Dog runs. So thing move. And then I bet I put that thing in that thing. Hamster. Robot, not robot. Automaton hamster. Automatamster. Is, well, Betty, are we up and running? Did I power the toy factory? I might be missing one step, it seems. Yeah, I don't think I quite have it running yet. Hamster wheel? This is kind of just how the genre was at the time. Yeah. Makes sense. I mean, should we blame Mist?
I don't need to do that again.
Okay. I was just, you know, making sure I wasn't missing a click that I should have made. Okay, maybe that is all I can do over here right now. I also at some point do want to stream Mist, but I am a little nervous that I'll get frustrated. I think maybe Mist is a game I just want to play on my own, because I do think I try and be really good when I'm streaming about reading out loud. Is this made by the Mist People? Actually, the Adventure Game Company. I don't know. Is that why there's a Y in the name? That might be it. You might be onto something. Maybe. It's their brand. Their brand. I don't remember if the Adventure Game Company made Myst. I don't remember who made Myst. But I know there's a lot of reading in Myst, and I want to be able to thoroughly, you know, absorb all of the information. So I think it might be one that playing off stream makes a bit more sense for. Like, it was on purpose, but I don't know to what end. It probably was in part to sell stuff, but also to make the game last longer. Yeah, have like conversation points. So people are like, oh my god, this game did blah, 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 blah. Like, this game has the shortest chairs in the world. Why? Okay, I think I've already observed this, and I did not find anything that I knew things to do with. And this thing, and we've read these. Syberia apparently is the Polish name. Oh, so it's just a different spelling. Okay. Oh, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Invoices, invoices, more invoices.
What?
I never knew the factory was in such a bad way financially. These last 2 years must have been very hard for Anna Vorarlberg.
Oh my god, I must have missed even more. I thought I finished reading all of these. But I guess not. I guess I only read this pile and not that pile. Oh. Well, now my character knows for sure we're in immense amounts of, or they were in immense amount of debt. Debit. Okay, well, I don't think there's much else in this room. Where is Syberia? Not to out myself as a fake fan, but is it by Poland? You know, it's one of those names that you hear it around, but never quite put two and two together on the fact that it's a place. Oh yeah, I don't really know. I feel like I probably want these all to be red.
Doesn't look like that works.
It's a region of Russia, so around Poland, Russia, and the Ukraine. Okay, that makes sense for my personal perspective of it being cold, icy place. Northern Asia. Chilly. I couldn't survive. Oh, and then this was a situation where I couldn't get up because it doesn't have a ladder there. That's right. So maybe I have to go outside? Because there's definitely like one more thing I need to do for the machines to get them working. People get exiled there a lot. That sounds terrifying. Does, you know, I think there were prison camps. Ooh, yeah. That's scary. I guess any place that has really intense, like nature. Oh, whoa, okay. Another section I didn't find before. Oh, God. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Kate, what happened to you, my poor munchkin? I've been trying to contact you for hours.
I'm not
Europe on a
call?
job thing.
What? Europe? My God. Oh, I've got such happy memories of Europe. Some of them even involve your father, but that's enough of that. Tell me, where are you? Paris? London? Venice?
Valladolid, yeah. I know, it's a bit out in the boonies.
What in the world are you doing out there?
Work.
You know, business. I've got to see through the takeover of some old family business that's got a few debts. It's a really charming place, but there's one or two weird things going on here. I can't go into it now.
Oh, well, that's right. Your old mother's too dumb to understand it. You really do take after your father sometimes.
Yikes, okay.
Kate, you'll never guess who I saw yesterday?
I haven't got a lot of time, you know.
Frank!
Ma, please. I've got to go.
Frank! Frank Malkovich, the Russian opera singer. Well, maybe you don't remember him. He was quite a star in his day.
Listen, Ma, I really don't have the time. I'll call you back.
He is as charming as he always was. We spent the...
Mom, I really have to go. I'll call you back, I promise. Lots of love.
Kate!
Kate! Her voice actor sounds very familiar to me. Oh my god. Mom, we are on the clock. These are billable hours. I can't fuck around. Oh. Wait, what? Did I do that? Hello?
It's very heavy. I've got to get some help.
I got a feeling this guy can help. Can I control him? Beep, boop, 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 boop. Yeah! I love these guys. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know. I think I... They ported it to the Switch? I had no idea. I've been playing my own copy. Oh, it's a forklift for fuel. A fuel lift? That's great. That's great. What a little guy. I did see that I think the 4th game had a release for the Switch, for sure. So maybe they just put all of them on the Switch. Oh! That's not a real human, right? Because, like... I'm sorry, getting really strong real human vibes from floating person that moves. I love the game's little like da da da. You solved a puzzle. Congratulations. Is this a robot? Oh yeah, I think he is. Automaton, excuse me.
Many thanks indeed. I am most embarrassed for you to see me like this. I lack a certain completion. You see, nobody here found the time to polish off the finishing touches. Honestly, these days, we really have lost the art of good workmanship.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
The honor of speaking. Could you please state your identity, articulating clearly?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XZ2000. My common name is Oscar. I represent the technological zenith of this factory's production. I have been designed to drive a locomotive. A touch messy, but an essential task.
Forget self-driving cars. How about an Oscar driving car?
Have you logged my first and last name?
Perfectly. Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you.
Oh!
Me too, Model XZ.
Wait, is he on the box art? He's not on my box
All my
art.
friends call me Oscar. This fad for cryptic names is such a bore. Could you imagine being called by your
Mine is just...
number?
I suppose not, Mr. Oscar.
Sorry, I keep bopping the mic.
Do you know where I could find the factory paperwork?
Ooh, yeah, that makes
This
sense.
question with precision. Try Anna Vorarlberg's office above the machine floor.
When you are complete and totally functional, can you help me gather information about Hans Vorarlberg?
I'm afraid I can't, Kate Walker. Duty calls. Once I've recovered my feet, I have to see to my post on the train.
Oh, he drives the train! I was thinking of a locomotive as of a car. Can a locomotive be a car? That's a term that can be used for both, right? Or is it just a train?
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean something to you?
Of course.
No.
He created me. But I'm sorry to say that I am yet to meet my maker.
Have you any idea where he might be right now?
No, Kate Walker, but I am sure I would experience great metaphysical satisfaction in his presence.
Tree. Is it Trim? Trimmill? Locomotive is not a car. Fair enough. Fair enough. Don't fix yourself, Oscar. She's gonna make you pick up the dirty oars. Oh, car's an automobile. Oh, so locomotive and automobile are like the relevant words, similar words. Automotive. Interesting. Locomotive versus automotive. I'm learning words.
You said you were a train engineer?
Choo-choo.
What train would that be?
But Kate Walker, you have not seen the magnificent train waiting at the station?
And where is that train going, Mr. Oscar?
Syberia?
The train is going far away. Very, very far away indeed.
Are you taking any passengers?
My duty is to drive the train. Above all, to avoid delays. An engineer prides himself on punctuality. I will agree with you, though, Kate Walker, that a train without passengers is hardly a train at all.
So true.
You haven't answered my question.
For further details, please consult Anna Vorarlberg.
You guys are my edutainment. You bring the ed to edutainment.
You are a very strange robot.
He's an
Automaton, if you please.
automaton.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Automatons have an additional soul auxiliary, you understand?
I think so.
Did any of you watch the Defunctland video about Disney animatronics? Because it reminded me a lot of this game. Apparently, locomotive means to move from one place to another, while automotive is to move the self from one place to another. Heckin' word, that almost means the same thing. Yes, yes! It was so good, right? Yeah. They make such good content. They make such good content. All I know about this subject is that Kylie Minogue asked us to do the locomotion.
Has it been a
Oh, I'm
long
getting
time
cat
since
hair
you
on my
last
nose.
saw Anna Vorarlberg?
72 hours, 32 minutes, and 20 seconds to be precise. This regrettable absence explains the delay in my production process.
Anna Vorarlberg is dead, Mr. Oscar.
What do you mean by the notion of death, Kate Walker?
Broken. Disactivated. Worn out. Damaged. Unplugged.
Oh, that really is most bothersome. I'd rather counted on finishing my production.
Yeah, how inconvenient. When I put his ears in my mouth, they are very chompable looking ears. He's putting money on Anna being killed, so she got stopped. Anna being killed to stop making this? I could see that.
Can I be of use to you?
Why, you certainly can.
I was trying to think if she has been murdered or if it was natural causes.
My hands are model XZ2003. My feet are model XZ2005_B.
Okay,
Be
I
careful.
see.
The model XZ2005_A has evidenced some rather embarrassing performance failures.
Like bugs?
Automatons do not have bugs, Kate Walker. They simply display functional idiosyncrasies.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What do I have to do to get you a pair of feet?
Use the assembly line to construct them.
I'm building them.
Production punch card, on which is recorded my body design data. Here is my own punch card.
Okay.
Yeah, finishing the train. I feel like that's possible, yeah. Somebody didn't want her building the train, and that somebody was the mammoth.
Oscar,
Okay.
I am delighted to have met you.
Yes,
Yes, yes, yes. So we're gonna build him with the card. I don't know where to put the card yet, but it's a good thing we've already started getting the machines running. Getting them all warmed up. Maybe I don't have to touch any of these things. Okay. Maybe I am wrong. No. No, no, no. Go out. I lied. I lied. It's nice that they gave him a hat and clothing before finishing his body. They really knew what they cared about. Which is making sure he looked very dapper. Okay, now I have fuel. Can I make thing work? Now that there's fuel? Or do I have to go outside? Outside to do the rest of whatever connects with this space. It just seems like I need to pull this lever now that this one is in place. I can't. But I can't. Mystery continues. I do love how big all of these spaces feel. It's nice to have a game that, though confusing at times, has a little bit of realism in it. For the bigness. It's nice and big. Okay, so I have that working. Oh, oops. Tabbed out. Excuse me. You can see my many little things. Oh no. And hopefully when I go to the next scene, there we go. This is where I was doing the fuel thing. Oh, you were so cute. Thank you. That's actually some art that I commissioned of me and my friends from a few years ago. For Christmas present. I could use it as my background now, which is very cute. Okay, I already did the thing over here. I already put the fuel in before I knew what I needed to do it for. Classic Mary move. Oh, and we're gonna have an ad break in just a little bit here. So I think I will do a quick stretch break, and I need to grab a Tum because I have heartburn. Classic. So I'll just be playing some clips for 3 minutes, and then we'll hop back into things. Okay, that's the house. I feel like I need to finish up doing whatever I'm doing in here specifically. So I have to figure that out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play some clips, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Hopefully. I love.
Hopest thou to profit?
I didn't mean to hit her. Am I gonna die now? You should kill me. I deserve it. Oh my god. I just hit her. Right as I said I loved her. I'm the worst. Eventually, we just show up in the. Man, I got a corner caddy for my shower. Ooh. Okay, I actually do want something like that. I like the idea of having a lot of shower products all the time. Wait, let me make sure I can get this to fit correctly. I'm hoping it won't be too warm. So this is the stream now. Hi everyone, I'm Evie. It's so nice to meet you. Stay away!
Use these! Get the hell out of here!
Is it a Wendigo? Is it a monster? Wait.
What? Oh shit! Oh shit!
Back up. Let's find what I missed up here. Probably another spot to put a bomb. Ice bat. All this stuff is alive again. Same. We're just preparing for autumn a little early, I guess. As one does, you know? How are you doing, Delta? Welcome in. Ooh, can I have a health? Thank you. Welcome into Silent Hill 2. So far we got... Oh, Potato, thank you for the lurk. Doing well. Glad to hear it. Okay, we are heading... The Big Berry fan. A Big Berry boy. So they got some berries in their cereal too. This side, they're a little tart guy. So they didn't want berries. Are these so cute? Oh my god. Wait. Wow. It sure is. What does that say? Imminent fatty. Imminent fatty. What? Praise the sun? What does this mean? Places. Now, welcome back. Alphonse, thank you. Give me praise. I'll just do that. Unless you... One day I will sing Rasputin. I'll get there. I'll learn the chords on my ukulele. It's so funny. I get so nervous about, like, being performative. Almost as good. Okay, thank you. I'll get there. One day I will... Hello. I did just eat a burrito very quickly. Well, not a whole burrito. What was left of a burrito. So I should be fueled for the remainder of stream. And tummed for the remainder of stream. I'm gonna bring the punch card up here and see if I can use it on the computer thing. There's a little cat shark. Excuse me. There's a little cat shark at my feet. Ooh, I bet card go there. Okay. Now go? Oh! Ow! I feel like I should have had to learn more to make that work. They build him with his shoes on? He comes pre-built? Pre-shoe built? I wonder if I should have done it. It seems like that was just the legs. I wonder if I'll have to do it again for the arms. Or the hands? I feel like the little guy is watching me. I was right. Using me to travel. Boots. Well, that's a start. Her pants make me want brown pants. I just want a full Kate Walker outfit. For all of my Kate Walkering that I need to do. Also, all of these levers on the walls, I have like the strongest urge to be turning them on or off. Maybe they're all just light switches. I made them out of wood.
Here are your feet, Oscar. I hope I haven't made a mistake.
These feet are incorrect, Kate Walker.
Oh.
Hi.
In the situation I am,
Oh?
As bizarre as it... Why do you say...
What good am I?
Mission?
I cannot reply.
Oscar, I am...
Yes.
So I did need more information. Of course. Where do I get it is the question then. Oh, we need to enter the model numbers. That would make sense. Yeah, a little awkward that he did not like the custom boots and legs I built him. I have tried very hard today. I have done much work. So it's X2 or XZ 2005B for the feet. This is just picking the material it's made of. If I don't have any legs, I think I would, yeah, just appreciate getting some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I turn all of these off, but the 3, but that doesn't seem to make sense. This is a different animation. Does this mean I did it right? Or was that the same? I don't remember the bird part at the start. Yeah, I agree. It gives correct leg vibes, but that second half was the same animation. But it didn't look like the correct number, like, I don't know what else I would have had to do. So if that was it, if it was just the red light thing. Maybe. I guess we'll see. See as he rebuffs my attempts to make him really great shoes. In this factory that should not be running, like, I do not have the authority to turn on any of this machinery. Where did it get that wood from? They do look very similar. But they're all just wooden legs. So maybe just wooden legs look the same. Always, because there's only one way for them to look. I have a feeling he's gonna say I did it wrong, and I'm gonna have to find a book. I feel like I need a book. Or worse yet, I'll have to talk to someone. Terrifying.
Hi, it's me again. Can I trouble you a second?
In the...
Oscar,
Yes.
Did the wrong thing. How about these?
I hope they fit.
Kate Walker, I see you managed to produce 2 XZ2005_B models.
Yeah, I sure did. And I sure knew exactly why what I did produced those models. Fits like a glove. Oh, he already had hands. For some reason, I thought I had to make his hands. That's funny.
Allow me to express a real...
Maybe that's if you're playing on hard mode.
They
I don't
really
think this game has difficulties.
Very. You are very kind, Kate Walker. I am sorry to have to leave you.
Oh, I'm getting on that
Where are you
twain.
going?
I must find my train. Its departure is imminent.
I'm getting on that twain. I'm going on a twain ride. And then there's gonna be a murder mystery on the train, and Hercule Poirot is gonna show up, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I'm such a big fan of your egg-shaped head and mustache and tight patent leather shoes. And he's gonna be like, oh, I am not French. And that's my Hercule Poirot Mary Love Mew fanfic. Thank you all for listening. I just, you know, there's something so nice about having a captive audience to hear my stories. You better run to the train. I swear to God, if that robot leaves without us, I'm gonna be so mad. It's gonna ruin the vibe. The vibe of my train vacation. I really do want to go on a train trip this year. I want to go on like a multi-day sleeper car train journey. I think that would be very fun. Also would hurt my legs though to be sitting that long, so maybe not as fun, but one of those things that in concept I love. I love watching videos like the silent, no narration ASMR vibe train tour videos. I'm really in my train era right now with the YouTube content I watch. I think I have everything that I should need. Because I have the mammoth doll. And that should be it that I need to go to Syberia. I think most of the time warmer jackets are pretty unnecessary. Oh. Hello? Excuse me, sir.
Hey there, Oscar.
My functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker. Even if you are my first and only passenger.
Yikes.
Your passenger?
Yes, you, Kate Walker. Is it not for that reason you completed my production process?
Maybe.
If you say so.
Can we know where we're going?
This train is amazing. I'm going to travel like a princess.
I am happy that you like it, Kate Walker. This train has been designed to optimize passenger comfort.
I want to go on this train so bad.
Oscar, you know you could just call me Kate. It would be so much nicer, especially as we're going on such a long journey together.
I am sorry, Kate Walker.
And then they're gonna play Life is a Highway when the train starts.
I cannot modify this data, and my functions do not permit me familiarity, Kate Walker.
Well, I hope your functions permit you to learn the difference between being familiar and quite simply nice. I have decided to come along for the ride, Oscar. Ready when you are.
She sounds so confident.
My
I need a ticket.
What are you talking about?
The rules clearly state, Kate Walker, every passenger of this train must possess a ticket.
I bet I have to stamp it
And where do I get hold
with
of
the
it?
ink that I found.
Only the ticket vendor may issue tickets. You are in luck. The ticket office must be open now. You should go there immediately.
Who knew that this train that was personally built for one person would need a ticket? Oh, and he's just gonna leave me. No more conversation. Conversation ended. It's ticket time. They're gonna be like, the tickets are $7,000. But thankfully, I'm a rich lawyer. Money. Oh my god! He's selling the tickets! Okay, that's great, actually. That's so good.
But it's you?
What can I do for you, madam?
But Oscar, it's me, Kate Walker.
Correct. Your name is indeed Kate Walker.
Okay. Can I buy ticket?
Train is
I am happy.
Can I buy ticket?
What can I...
a train ticket, please. Why? Do you sell anything else?
The
Sassy.
only function of this ticket office is to issue tickets. You are requested to accelerate operations. The office closes in exactly 3 minutes. What can I do for you?
Ticket.
A ticket, please.
1 ticket?
Yes.
1 ticket. What is your final destination?
Wherever you're
I don't
going.
know. It's you who told me I had to get
Syberia.
A ticket to... travel, then.
That's a big ticket. Train ticket for the mechanical railway departing from this place. The ticket is valid for one person and should be presented to any... Is he gonna, like, leave me behind because I only got a one-way? Authorization for access to all or part of the movable and immovable estate constituting part of an inheritance. The Volborg heritage. Description of the object. The present document stamped by the recognized permitting legal authority or printing authority entitles the holder of this document to access the I gotta go get this stamped.
Do not lose it. This office is not entitled to produce duplicates. This advice also applies to the accompanying documentation.
What's that?
The authorization for the release of the train. The ticket officer may ask you for it at any time.
But I mean, you are the...
Attention! The exact moment has arrived to close this office.
I love it. I love it. The lady who built this automaton, she was like, I want to role play. Okay. I have a feeling I need to go get it stamped at the notary. And I know I can do that, but I'll ask him first. No, I'm going to go. I'm going to go first. I'm going to go first. I believe in myself. So real for that. She was like, I want the authentic experience of riding a train. I really hope I don't regret I don't want to go and ask him and then he's like, oh, let's leave. And then I don't get it stamped and then they don't let me ride the train. That would be awful. I love that they've built this giant train station just for their own train on the property. Again, if I was rich, I'm not saying if I won the lottery there would be signs, but having to notarize the ticket for the train Sheville, yeah, commitment to the bit. I've tabbed out again. I should save when I reopen. Oh no, I broke her face. It's so alarming when that happens. Let me save super quick. Better safe than sorry. Ha ha ha. I'm sad we never got to buy bread. It's a bummer. Nice of them to add in a little extra NPC for just some flavor text, but it is a little bit of a bummer. Let me use this stamp. I have been waiting. I have been waiting to stamp things for so long. Craving it. Okay. Personal file. Train release. Very legally done, if I do say so myself. Okay, had to play my success violin for succeeding in my puzzle. More games today should have a specific, like, you beat the puzzle tune. Like, I don't think Silent Hill 2 Remake did that, and I think they should have. I think they should have done a little jazz number. It's like if you finish a New York Times puzzle, they do a little jazzy tune for you. They should do that in Silent Hill 2. Somebody mod it, please. Is your wife dead? We don't know. But you just beat the puzzle. Waiting for all my New York Times games to reset. I hate that. I've been getting really into the Sudoku puzzles, but I don't know what time they reset at. And I can breeze through the easy puzzles, but the medium ones I find really hard. And I don't like doing the auto little note things. Oh, 9 p.m. CST. That makes sense. I was thinking it has to be like a weird time because it's not midnight. 9 p.m. CST makes sense. Yeah, I I struggle on some of the mediums, and so I want it to like refresh faster so that I can like replay it faster. Cause can I say some Sudoku app games suck? Like I don't like it when they immediately tell me that I've placed the wrong number somewhere. I think that's frustrating because I'm like, no, sometimes I make mistakes and that's part of the game. You can't just like spoil that for me. Okay, let's go to Syberia, please. Witty, please.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello, Kate Walker.
Mission?
Why aren't we setting off, Oscar?
I must abide by regulations. Your ticket, please, Kate Walker.
Little does he know that I am ready. Oh, I need to give him the ticket.
I also have my...
Wop, wop, wah. Here's my ticket.
There you are, Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why don't you want to take my ticket?
I must abide by regulations, Kate Walker. Not all departure conditions have been...
Oh,
I must
I
confirm
did
your
things in the
departure
wrong
is-
order. Yes, he is very serious about his role
Stickler for the rules, Oscar,
in his
my old
role
fellow.
play. He's a long-time professional LARPer here. He's not playing around. He wants to get the full story experience.
Here. This is your stupid train release ratification, Oscar.
It's not stupid.
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
Okay, and now we give him the ticket, and then I get to be a princess on a train. And that's the rest of the game, is me being a princess on a train.
There
It's
you
gonna
are,
be great.
Oscar. Does this mean we can leave now?
I cannot accept this ticket for the moment, Kate Walker. Keep it.
Why not?
Don't understand.
Did I need
why
to stamp
has
this
to-
one too?
I'd hate to think it's me that's delaying the train like this.
I do not wish to appear impolite, Kate Walker, but I am afraid that
If that's a joke, Oscar,
I have strict instructions
Okay.
to obey. There are 3 spaces in the luggage compartment that are designed to accommodate 2 very important objects. The
Ugh.
train can only depart when they are in place. Please excuse me now. I must return to my departure preparations.
oh, I wouldn't want to break any rules.
Stinky man. Where's the luggage compartment? Where do I put... Is one of them the mammoth? Because I have it. Oh, is it this stuff? Is it here?
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Can I know what objects?
These shelves look as if they're made for valuable objects.
Can I just, like, put... Let's try. Yeah, okay. We figured out one of them. What would be the second valuable item?
No point weighing myself down.
Is that my bag? Oh my god, I tapped out again. Excuse me, game. I'm so sorry for breaking your graphics sometimes. Okay, I need to find... Ma'am! 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 You're looking a little long in the face. It's so terrifying. Okay, we're looking for an important item. Sudden in case of increase in oh my god. The sudden increase in quality when the mammoth got set down. He broke too.
Oscar?
Hello, Kate Walker.
It's me again, Oscar. What is my
What?
I
mission?
must abide.
Oscar?
My reasoning mechanism does not permit...
Okay, you can't help me.
Oscar?
I am...
Well, I hope... I can't wait.
I would find the experience...
And I won't forget
Why,
this
Okay.
train.
I am happy.
Are you the only...
I have been designed to attend to all tasks.
Okay, okay. Poor Madame Vorarlberg.
This train was designed...
So,
Okay.
don't think for one...
I also have...
Maybe the game will be HD 1080p and her face will not look like that once we get the second item, which also, yeah, isn't it so strange that they have this train station that somebody's sweeping? Like, nobody else uses it. Why is there a whole employee? Should I go down here? I don't know if there's a point. I don't know if there's a point. Ooh, engine. No? Okay. Let's go back up and over. And we can talk to the guy sweeping maybe. And see what's over here. And then maybe go back to the house? I don't know what else. Oh, maybe the diary? Seems weird to put your own diary on a pedestal, but that is the only other thing I have picked up so far. So perhaps... I mean, I put the work I create on a pedestal. And boop, boop, boop. Nope. What else do I have? Faxes, phones, letters, train ticket. No, okay. I guess not. I probably am gonna have to use the gears I've collected. I feel like that would make sense. But I haven't, I think, seen anywhere so far that I can think of to use gears. Can I go in the ticket booth?
No need to go down there.
No! I need to go down there! Well, what about the desk with the gear drawing? Oh, with the drawing of the train? Is that what you're thinking of? Train go choo-choo. Is it a train whistle? Do I need to find the train's whistle? Do I need to find another pair of feet to add? That first pair of feet would look pretty nice on that pedestal. Like, also, I was gonna be like, how would he know what the item's supposed to be? Doesn't sound like he does. I could put anything there and it would be fine. Just a nice rock. A really nice rock I found would be great. She was just getting her toes lined up. Maybe one of these guys could go with us. I like to imagine the inside of the train does have just a bunch of those guys cranking to make it run. Cranking it. Let's investigate. Is this good? Anything? Anything? Oh! Yeah, a thing. Okay.
This thing's jammed. If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Is it just the music cylinder then? Okay. Oh, I had to listen to it again. So maybe just the music cylinder? But that doesn't quite seem like it would be everything, does it? It's so funny. I clicked on this so many times, but I guess I just never clicked on the right book. I'm gonna do a quick desk sweep one more time. In case there is a desk item that would like to come on the train with us. Perhaps not. Okay. Well. Let's go put that on the pedestal and hopefully we just need that, because I bet if I bring it, I'll play it for the child man. Hans. not a child man, but kind of. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I play it for him and he's like, "Oh, you really did come from my sister, but you're also a lawyer?" So like, maybe that's a bad vibe. Maybe he's not gonna be super receptive to me coming and being like, "Hey, I'm trying to sell your factory that belongs to you now, really inconveniently." She's got such a great walk animation. Perfectly sassy. Oh, excuse me.
It's me again, Oscar.
Hello.
Oh wait, I don't need to talk to you.
Don't.
I
That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Don't look at me. Okay. This? On that? No? In this? No. Okay. Is there anywhere else I could play music? So I guess that was not it. Him. At least a little progress still. Is there anywhere else we should go? Oh, the house? I could try the attic or the maze. Oh, I didn't really do much in the maze. I bet there's something back there that I have not done yet. I forgot that there was that section. To the garden? One of my relatives had a hedge maze in his backyard. Which, what a powerful move. I think if I am rich one day, it would be fun to have a hedge maze. just a little fun for me and my friends to, you know, run around in a nice this sort of situation. I'm gonna talk to the lady. It's locked?
No point. It's locked.
It's locked. I already got an item from here. So I guess we just gotta look at the statue of the lady and hope the lady statue brings forth pretty good vibes and a thing that I can do to progress in the game. Just boobs. Hmm. Alright, lady on the ground. Anything you can say?
Good morning.
Oh, please.
I love the, like, hand on the boob instead of hand on the hip. Very sassy. Okay. So, I am wrong about that. I'm gonna go up to the attic now. I did see gears in the attic. Unless I'm supposed to use the gears on the music thing. But gosh, that wasn't obvious at first look, if so. We're gonna get so much rust on our pants. See, it really looks to me like there are just so many possible things that we could put on that pedestal. And it's just not gonna be any of them, is it? Oh. Maybe try gears on box? Oh, the door's gonna be locked still. Hem hem hem. Hem hem hem. Hem hem hem. Hem hem hem. Got any grapes? Waddle waddle waddle. Take me next day. I am getting the full tour. I wish games had step counters. And would count how many steps the characters walked. To remind me of my incorrect assumptions within the game.
If that's going to work, it looks like something's missing.
Okay, yes,
This thing's jammed.
But when I add the thing, it doesn't let me move it. So... maybe they're missing different parts. I can't just like throw cogs at it. No. It's a bit rude, honestly. So let's see what that's all about. Nothing like a little cog to fix something. Man. I wonder if I've once again missed a room. Maybe it'll be down in like the parts room. I say lacking optimism. Saw? Can I have saw? So I can't go to the left. Let me go over here, and then there wasn't really anything else I remember. I'm able to click on or anything. I really have no clue. And he won't give me hints. He seems like he thinks I should know. Ugh. So that makes me think it's something I missed earlier. I really hope that this isn't going to be a flower puzzle situation for me, where the answer's like right in front of my face, but it takes me 40 minutes to figure it out. Because, like, classic Mary move. Yeah, it does have very nice, or very Nancy Drew vibes. Hello, Bob. This is Syberia, the adventure game of the year in 2002. So, very, very much in the era of some of those peak Nancy Drew games. Yeah, point and click adventure game. It's all about automatons. And right now, I'm trying to find an item to put on a pedestal. And oh, you know what? Let me read her diary. I wonder if it's going to be in her diary. That would be so embarrassing if it was in her diary. At the very end. Okay. Father grows evil. Hans had his funeral. Hans's robots. House is gloomy. Hans's father's pretending he's dead. Hans disappeared. This game, it's not, no. Ah! Eagerly reading Hans' messages. Hans is truly incredible. He found a means of communication between us and us alone in secret. Oh, wait. As soon as Gertrude returns from the factory, I hasten to get news of my little brother. He doesn't say anything. He just fiddles with bits and pieces, she replies every day with a sigh. I've tried desperately to reason with father, but I know I am just wasting my time. Hans is 18-year-old today, and he's all on his own for his birthday. In secret, Gertrude delivered to me a small robot from Hans. It's a robot of us as children. It works with a small cylinder punched with tiny holes. I quivered with emotion as I turned the key. The message it gave me was simple. He was telling me he loved me very much. Give me a different tiny cylinder. So, that's the cylinder thing I found. Oh, God, that isn't what I need. Father's anger, shutting him off in the workshop. It does feel like I should take that music thing. Yeah, so yeah, maybe it's that I need both of them. Just the mammoths. He wants to go tracking the mammoths. Hans wants to leave. Okay, making toys. Blah, blah, blah. How far? Not super far. I'm trying to get the train running, and I need an item to put on the train. If that is any sort of helpful context. So I've played for, like, maybe 4 hours so far, but that's 4 hours of me streaming, which means it's probably, like, maybe 1 or 2 hours of gameplay. factory. Oh, there was a 4-year gap. Fits of hysteria. He presented me with a delightful little ballerina to replace the mammoth. Maybe I need to find a ballerina. Oh, Hans broke my mammoth toy. So it could be another mammoth. It's a shame he only makes elephants. Oh, so maybe there's the robot version of his mammoth that I need to find. Go for the question. Why is there a super fair question? So the little guy, I got to go see the Seattle Sounders play, the soccer team, with some of my friends, and the guy in that corner, is my best friend's favorite player on the Seattle Sounders soccer team. They have like PNGs of all the players with you know, like clear backgrounds. So he's been hanging out for like a couple months. I just really, you know, I like having a little soccer player in the corner of my stream. It's just hidden that. Oh no. We were joking earlier. I just got to see a professional women's hockey league game. So we were joking that I should find one of those players' images and put her in the corner. Have a hockey lady to defend me. Okay. I feel like I need to find a little robot mammoth. Where would a robot mammoth be? Is like a really big question. Put them side by side and then they're friends. And then they're sporting peers. If I had a robot mammoth, I would keep it in my office. Especially if it was from my, like, disappeared brother, you know? Memories. Remember me in days long by. Mammoth. Robot mammoth from your disappeared brother. That's a sentence. Yeah, it's a very, very cohesive plot, and I understand all of it very well. And I've read all of the journal very clearly. This guy, a lot of debt. A lot of debt. A lot of debt.
Oh my gosh. Invoice.
Oh, I didn't realize she repeated that. There's supposed to be a part of... Yeah, that was Think of Me from the Phantom of the Opera, which, to be fair, I do not know well, so no doubt a very butchered version of Think of Me. Or I think of Twin Days. No, not Phantom of the Opera. I think I'm thinking of, Oh, I think it's more of a butchering of something from Les Mis, probably. Remember me in days gone by. Is that? I don't know. I don't know what song I'm butchering. There's so many options. The only reason I go for Les Mis is because when I was in high school, I was in a production. Drink with me. Drink with me. 2 days. me see the lyrics. Also could be Remember Me with Coco. Yeah, drink with me, today's gone by. Sing with me the songs we knew. Here's to pretty girls who went to our heads. Here's to witty girls who went to our beds. That is it from Les Mis. Absolutely. But similar vibe to Remember Me as well. From Coco. Hi, Kirsty. How you doing? I'm just gonna combine every musical into one musical, and it's gonna be called All That Jazz. It's gonna be great. Hello, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're thriving, and I hope you are not stuck in any games that you play. I was supposed to be in Les Mis, but inter-community theater drama, no! Oh my gosh. I was in the ensemble, which is great for me. It's very fun to be an ensemble because then you get to be in a lot of the songs. And a lot of the ensemble songs are really fun ones. I am so stumped with this game. Should I look it up? Should I look it up? I'm gonna I was so trying to not have to Google anything for this, but I just want... What is the website? There's a good website for hints that I can't remember. I can't remember what it is. I swear, I think you should go to the hotel and look at that kid's... Oh, my God, you've been giving me a hint and I just didn't pick up on it. Classic Mary move. Sometimes I can't see the forest for the trees, and I also can't see the trees for the forest. Where am I? What? Go. Oh. Okay. That's weird. That was odd. Monsieur? Mademoiselle? Master of the night. This desk. Do I put the gears on the desk? No? Is this a hint? I need 5 gears and I only have 4? Oh, I need 6. I'm gonna utilize my resources. Blah, blah, blah. I sure did things in a different order than the game wanted. Godspeed. Okay, I have my ticket. I stamped it. I talked to him. Guys, I never would have seen this coming. I have to go to church. Never in 1,000 years would I have put 2 and 2 together on the fact that I had to go to a new location? To be fair, also, I've already tried going up here before. Yeah, I gotta pay my respects. It all adds up. It's coming full circle. Classic game. Fair enough. When I'm stumped, maybe I should, you know, try and go to the location that I haven't been able to go to yet. Sometimes that makes sense. I've just, you know, I've been so ready to go to Syberia this entire game so far. Oh, phone call. I'm so popular.
Hello.
Kate, so what's new?
We've got a problem, Mr. Marson.
What problem? Come on, Kate, don't beat around the bush.
There's maybe an heir.
What?
There's maybe an error.
Anna Vorarlberg's brother. Looks like he's still alive. We can't buy the factory without his consent.
What? What is this? Where's this mystery brother come from? And more to the point, where is he? What did the notary say?
Syberia?
Nothing. I mean, nothing else.
Just kidding.
You know, sir, it's an odd town here. Everything's odd. The people, things. The situation's not straightforward. I have a small bit of research to do.
I have to go to Syberia.
To me, Kate, Universal Toys is one of our biggest clients, and I don't care how weird that town is. All that matters is that you do not set foot back in New York before you've tied up the deal. Get the picture.
Yes, Mr. Marson. You can count on me. Darn it!
He hung up on us. So I'm gonna quickly tab out just so I can make it so an ad doesn't run for a little bit longer, because I feel like we're making progress. I feel like, oh shit. Wait, let me go back. Ooh, graves or inside? Let's go graves first. Well, okay, now I'm like, I don't actually know how much more of this I have to do right now. Maybe I should hold off in my grave robbing escapades till next time we stream. Because I was hoping to end stream, we were on train being a princess. Finally, no. Okay, you know, oh, there's more, there's so many paths. Okay, there's a lot for me to look at. Yeah, I might have us pick this up again next week. Oh.
No point. It's locked.
Okay, we can't even go in the church. Okay, I'm gonna save. I know, we finally started making progress. Which means it's not the worst time to end things, because if I think if I, like, didn't make any progress, I would just never finish streaming this, because I would be like, I can't. I'm not doing anything. But now I know what I'm gonna do when I play again. I have a clear path. And that clear path is grave robbing. All right. I'm gonna see if we can find somebody to raid and hiccup a little dramatically, maybe? Twitch.tv, who is live? Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, so many people I follow are streaming. Oh no, that's asked to collaborate. That's so weird. Okay. Crystal's streaming Just Dance. You guys, let's do a Just Dance stream. Kira's streaming. She's very friendly. She's playing some Just Dance, so it's just gonna be fun, casual vibes. If you ever want to see what I do online other places, there are my socials. And if you want to hear about the next time I stream, here is my Discord. And I'm going to be off for tonight. On Thursday, we will be playing Brat's Life, the plug and play game. And then we will resume Syberia next week. So for now, everybody, have a good night, sweet dreams, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, and those are my raids. That's my raid thing. You can copy and paste it to when you raid. Thank you, Syfy. Bye.